Hi everyone, I'm Melanie. Welcome to my channel FlairbyMe here on YouTube. So today I would like to share with you guys um, a fabric book and how to create one. And this fabric book, we don't use any thread and needles. We don't have to sew anything. I just use a fabric tag glue, special glue for fabric materials. Okay. So the canvas fabric and the lace material you see on the video is from the You Are Beautiful kit. So we're going to create a fabric book using You Are Beautiful kit that is available in my Etsy shop. So I'm going to put the link to the listing on the description box below. And then the fabric itself, the canvas itself, is a really nice canvas, and it's sturdy enough so you can actually create a fabric book or fabric journal, and you don't have to put any padding or padding like that. Okay, so right now I divided the fabric into three parts, and I just eyeball it and cut it like that. I don't really measure it. I just want to make sure um even on three fabric that I'm going to cut, and that's it. Okay, so I got three parts already, and then after that I'm going to fold them into half. Okay, and create the book. Alright, before I start gluing anything else, when we fold the book, the sheet inside is actually look a little bit bigger. So what I do, I just cut a little bit smaller than the cover. Okay, you can see me in there cutting. Okay, that is the second sheet. And then after that, on the third sheet, I make sure that it's a little bit smaller than the second sheet. Okay, you see me in there. I don't really measure how many inches. I just eyeball it and see if it's a little bit smaller, than that's it. I just cut it. Then don't really need to measure anything, because we're going to cover it with embellishment and laces and materials. Next, I'm going to use the fabric lace that's also included in the kit. So I start from the cover. It is a really beautiful fabric lace, and it is a vintage fabric lace from a vintage curtain. Okay, and then now I'm going to glue them together using a fabric tag. And if you wonder where to find this fabric tag, you can absolutely check your Joann or craft store. They most of them actually carry this glue. Okay, and okay, I fold it into two just so I know which one is the center. And then I'm going to put the glue in there. The reason why I put glue at the center of my sheet is because um, the center is going to be the bone of the book. So I want to make sure it's sturdy enough when I make a hole for my binding. Okay, when I glue them together, then I cut the edges to make it look even. Okay, now I'm going to work on the second sheet. All right. And then before I put the fabric lace, I decided to put the glue first. um, it's easier that way. So the video you see in here is actually from my live class on my Facebook group, and right now I'm just editing it and make it a little bit shorter so then I can put it on YouTube. Okay, and when I feel it's all stick to each other, then I will start cutting the edges. Okay, and like I mentioned before, I'm going to put the link to the listing or the link to the You Are Beautiful kit at my Etsy shop in the description box below. So just if you're interested to purchase it, just click the link and it will direct you straight to my listing. Okay, now I'm done with the second sheet. And then now I'm working on the last sheet. And it's a little bit shorter, but we're going to cover it with the lace anyway, so I don't really worry about it. I mean, I'm not really worried about it. Okay. Like I said before, this fabric book, you don't have to use any um, needle or thread, or you don't need to do any sewing part. Everything glued together. We bind it with glue, and after that with lace. And that's the reason why I use fabric tack, because it's a very strong glue. Okay, now I'm cutting the edges. All right, now I'm done on the third sheet. And before I bind them together, I decided to add laces. And this cotton lace, embroidered cotton lace, is already included in the kit as well, and you actually is going to get 1 yard, and it's a pretty big lace. And then I'm going to cut 3 pieces. Okay, and now the last one. Okay, now I'm going to glue them down on my sheet. And I don't really like the edge, one side of the edge of the lace, so I'm going to cut it. But now I'm putting the glue to glue them down. Okay, that's done. Now after that, the next sheet. So this video is a very long video, and I decided to cut it into maybe three parts of tutorials. So this is the first part of the tutorial, just how to create the fabric book, and then the second and the third part is going to be the how to embellish the fabric book. And if you are my Flair by Me group on Facebook member, I actually post in there the all the poem I use in this fabric book. So you can just print it out, and if you decided to make a fabric book using this kit, you can use the poem as well. Okay, that's the last one. So what I'm gonna do in the end, I'm going to use crocodile. I don't know if you guys have crocodile at home, but I really like mine, and it's the old one, but a really powerful tool. So I encourage you to invest in this kind of tool, because you're going to need it all the time. And that is from We Are a Memory Keeper. All right, that's the book. And then when I fold it into half, um, I actually mark it so then I know where I'm going to make the hole using my crocodile. Okay, so that is the book. And on the next one, I'm going to show you how I um, alter the book and how I put or how I bind them together. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye bye.